Wisdom and wellness. Okay, welcome to the Abracadabra Network, aka Callosum 88. Okay, thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your follows. This is going to be a general tarot reading for the collective, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, spiritually, for the present and the near future. Okay, whenever you see this is when you're meant to see this. Eat the meat and spit out the bone. Okay, don't take home what don't belong. So, guys, it's the final goodbye. Okay, now, ooh, I hope that nobody's saying like their final goodbyes. But I've been getting a lot of that lately in the reading, so I want to say my condolences ahead of time. Okay, but that may not be what it means for everyone. Okay, now the channel message that I got was, one last trip down memory lane. Okay, I mean, somebody could be going, you know, having a moment of okay, all right, nostalgia. So there's like this big ass rewind, this big ass fucking recap that's happening. Cause I just did a whole rewind. So this big ass rewind that's happening. hmm And this is the last time that you're going to be overlooking these things. So let's say, you have a conversation with somebody, you had a disagreement, or even if it was good moments, you won't be reliving things how you have been. You won't be grieving the situation anymore. You're finally, the energetic cord is cut. The energetic cord is cut from you and a lot of things. May be it a mentality, an emotion, actual circumstance, okay, an environment is being cut finally. It's almost as if somebody was cutting a thread, and it's like it took years and years and years and years to finally cut the thread. Like somebody was doing a slow mo, like and they've been doing this forever, and then they finally start closing in, and that takes another 15 years, and then here we are now, and it finally snaps. Ooh, I hope nobody is snapping out there. No snapping, y'all. No snapping. Be mindful of the snaps. Okay, so be mindful of the snaps. Okay, lighter. Okay. So this is kind of giving me yellow brick road energy. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I didn't really want to like bring it out like that, but I gotta tell you what energy was happening. So it's seeming like some yellow brick road type shit. Like you could be going down memory lane. Let's say the yellow brick road is memory lane. Okay. And you're going through all these different instances of your life, maybe like three major. This also is giving me, you know, like the Scrooge movie. It sounds so cliche, guys, but it's more of this could be relevant around anniversary times, birthdays, holidays. I'm getting this is just that type of energy. Okay. But some of you have gotten to the point where you won't be looking back anymore. You won't even be on this street. This whole street will be a whole nother city will be built on this, and then you still won't be on this street type shit. So now that we got that squared away, Spirit wanted to make sure that that was stated. Okay. That even if water came and some cement came and moisture, you still will not be in on the street in this lifetime or any other lifetime. And a cosmic council agrees. So whatever this street is that you have found yourself on time and time and time and time and time again, the thread is cut, the cord is cut, it's over. You'll be making peace with this energy. You'll be making peace with this energy. And if it, and I'm not even going to say just peace, because for all y'all, it's not a peaceful type energy that you know what I'm saying? You are literally just, it's just a clear cut. It's like you take a look at it and you say, all right, I'm done. It's like one final look at how far you come. Mm. See what you got going on here, collective. Oh, that was another thing. Um, okay. For some of y'all, this is financial. Okay. I'm also getting like a good buy, as in a finally you bought something that was really worth it. That you know, um, like nobody can take this away from you. Like this was a really good investment. Is what I'm saying. There's a really good investment on the rise. Okay. All right. Let's get We're going to be using the ancestral path tarot. I haven't used this tarot deck in a minute. No, I love it because it's so big. Thank you, Holy Spirit, leaders, ancestors, and guides. Collective need to be aware of for the present and the near future, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, and spiritually. Thank you. For the highest good. These big ass cards. Oh, okay. All right then. So we got the Ace of Sacred Circles. What did I just say? I literally just said like a good buy, like literally somebody having a good buy, and this is like a major purchase. This is a major investment, or this cost a pretty penny, or somebody could be doing this for you. They feel like they finally this is a good investment. This is a good buy right here. Okay, we got the Prince of Cups. All right. And we got the Three of Staves. So again, this is um there's no more waiting is what I'm seeing here. I'm also getting all of the resources are coming in, okay? And you could be if you have been in a series of nostalgia for like, even now or in the past and it still hasn't like washed over you, you're literally being called out from this memory, being called from this place. Um, you are being called to the surface. Okay. So we had a whole thing about what something being in a deep dark abyss. Okay. And now something here is being called to the surface, which I feel like it's a hey, how you doing, fireman? Wisdom and wellness to you. This is saying that you're coming up out of some deep trance here. You're coming out of some deep trance. Yeah, the Five of Staves. You're coming out of this possible spiritual warfare. And we got the 4 of sacred circles. Someone's being set apart or separated from the crowd, from the rest, separated from the fake, separated from the inauthentic. So you're separating yourself, or you're being separated, and that's probably that final goodbye. Okay, you basically, yeah, because you're receiving direction, you're receiving purpose, you're receiving some type of purpose energy, and it's kind of coming in as a spark. Okay, and it's moving you, it's moving you from this memory lane. You're like, I'm not going to keep looking back. It's like moving forward but walking backwards. That's kind of, and it's like you're finally turning your back to all those things, because a lot of people, we like to look at our progress, we want to see the progress every time we do something. That's like working out and wanting to see the results right then and there. So you would work out in the mirror all the time because you want to see the results right then and there as they're happening. So some of you have been walking like this, and spirit is saying, no, you're about to be turned around once and for all. You're about to be turned in the right. Not saying that you wasn't going in the right direction, but your attention, your focus, your energy, your emotion probably wasn't going in the forward movement direction. And the thing about this has a lot to do with getting all of your energy fields in the same direction. And that is what the 4 of sacred circles is about. Because in the original tarot, the 4 of sacred circles looks like a coin on the top of his head, the coin on his heart, and 2 coins on his feet, which is saying that there's some type of an alignment that's happening with this person. Their mind is on this purpose, their heart is on this purpose, and it's not too long that your feet should follow. Okay, we going somewhere, guys. We going somewhere, and you're going somewhere, and you're separating yourself from. You know what I'm also hearing, because a lot of you, this has to do with your finances, big time, and your environment. Okay, your lifestyle. Um, I'm picking up, if there was any false sense of security regarding your finances. Let's just say it seems like everything's going good, bills is paid, this and that, but it's still some type of like a hangnail, okay, where you may have doubted your status or something like that. So I feel like you're completely about to turn away from that energy. Okay, but let's see what's up. Excuse me. Final goodbyes to impoverished mentality, final goodbyes to emotional lack, final goodbyes to anything that is less than. That's what I'm hearing. Final goodbyes to all the less than bullshit. Final goodbyes to all the um, feeling offended by being left out, because you know that when you are separated, it's because you're chosen. Okay, that was a message for somebody. Let me use the universal golden to clarify this and see what is going on. Because if you, it's like a wash pot never boils, right? So you're constantly watching the pot. So spirit is saying there's no more of that, because you're watching it as if it's not going to happen. Okay, okay. Are we getting somewhere? But here you are. It's not about, and I feel like if we're gonna go into like metaphoric or you know, that esoteric kind of, imagine you the water, okay, and you trying to watch yourself to see if you're boiling, if you're going to start boiling. But really, here you are. You don't even see yourself coming to the surface. You don't even see you're becoming more of your authentic self. You don't see it because you're in it. When you're in the shit, you don't see the shit sometimes. I don't know why I keep having to use different analogies, but I guess everybody needs to take it a different way. Okay. So there's an option, or some of you may be in a state of confusion, or you're just weighing out your options. I feel like everything that's in front of you right now is really a valuable option. Okay. So let's clarify the Ace of Sacred Serpents. It is clarified by the King of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Fool card with the Justice card at the bottom of the deck here. Right. When we're talking about an investment, I'm also getting something about professionalism. Okay. Something about professionalism here. I don't know if you're hiring someone or you're getting some kind of professional help or you're getting a professional procedure done. Some of y'all, this could be your health. Okay. Some of you are feeling real good about this investment. Okay, you're feeling good about saying this final goodbye, full card. Don't he look like he's like, shh, this is it. I'm no looking back. There's no looking back. And plus, once you cross that hop off that mountain, okay, which is look like he about to do, you can't go back from that. Okay, they don't go back from that. Okay, and so here's this balance is happening because you're finding some. It's like you're finding this security within yourself, and you're looking at yourself like, man, I'm also getting no more lying to yourself. Okay, being honest with yourself, and here you are focused. And again, if this is monetarily, I'm telling you, it's going to come out very well, very well. Clarify this Knight of Cups. What's up with this Knight of Cups? What's going on here? Somebody's emotions. Where are they taking this? Ooh, to the Empress. Taking it to the Empress. Taking it to Mama's house. Lord of mercy. Well, take the emotions. Take them emotions then. Somebody's got this idea. Okay, they're feeling some type of way about this Empress. Okay. Look, I'm trying to tell you, somebody's about to walk into a lot of bliss, a lot of happiness. Okay. And the thing is, for some of y'all, something hasn't happened yet because you have to do this final thing. You got to tie this this final loose end, and it's about to happen. I'm also getting, um, you could be talking to someone that's in the justice field. Like this could be a lawyer, this could be I don't know, okay, somebody that handles like paperwork or something like that. You're waiting for this, okay. Clarify the Three of Staves because he looked like he just got a whole bunch of paperwork in. What is this? Some material or something? A whole ship that came in with all these materials and resources and all kinds of things. Clarify the Three of Staves. It's the Queen of Pentacles. Right. That's all these resources and these things. It's like coming in and you're like, wow. You could do it's like I hear somebody say, oh, I can do this now, I can do that now, I can do all this. Okay. No, that's right. Let me see here. It's almost as if you're deciding whatever this final goodbye is, you're deciding how you want to do this. Like, is this something that needs to be done in an emotional system? Do I just need to let it go emotionally, or I need to let it go face to face, or I need to, like, how do I want to do this closure? But spirit already has that under control. That's not something that you need to worry about. This kind of closure, spirit is on that, because spirit knows you and what situation needs, right? Okay, if you believe that, okay, hold on, the card flipped over. The Ace of Cups and the Eight of Wands, because this is what's happening. This is what's coming in, and it's an abundance of healing. It's healing. How you doing, Jonas? Eunice, listen to Jonas. Clarify the Judgment card. Clarify this Judgment. Okay, that's a lot of cards, y'all. Conversation, possibly with a Cancer or a Gemini. Okay, I'm telling you, this is something that is over, 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 over. Ten of Swords. And somebody's focus or solution, or I don't know if this is paperwork, and I don't know if it's like this final contemplation. They're looking at this and they're like, this is the right thing to do. They're really focused on this. Oh man, this is beautiful. This is very wise for someone to do. 5, 5, and 10. This is a very heart decision that's being made here. This, and I feel like something has happened kind of fast, okay? And cause you could, when you've been running a race for a minute, you kind of get resentful, you kind of get angry, especially if you've been running and running and running, and you're like, damn, have I made any progress? And so that's when a motherfucker start running backwards and shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to say, I know I'm running, okay? I know I'm getting somewhere, all right? Cause I could tell, I could see it, but mm, this wake up call is consistent of you're not being so impulsive and angry. Okay, somebody could be a little bit upset by having to kind of do what they need to do, and do this, have this final goodbye, or another person could be angry at you by what you're doing, or they could feel the energetic cord cutting. They can feel it. They feel you. The cord is like damn near is severed. Okay, what's up, King Kuda? I'm doing a collective reading right now. Oh, so a lot of cards keep wanting to come out, and you guys see this. You see this, and it's this spiritual warfare. Let's continue. Clarify the 5 of. We're gonna get one more for Judgment. Let's get one more for Judgment. Yeah, it's the 5 of Swords. It's the 5 of Swords. All these cords are being cut right now, guys. It's cord cutting time. Look, 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's done, 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 done. Overkill, 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 overkill. Okay? And it's done. Time is done for you to be looking back at this. You see how that man is looking back? You're not going to be looking back over your shoulder to see if this thing is going to come back up, or if you got to watch your back or something like that. You won't be doing that shit anymore. Okay? I'm getting the goose pimples again. I'm getting no apology is going to do. Okay? Clarify the 5 of Wands. Hold on, there's a card in here that's before I think. No, let's keep going. Clarify the 5 of Wands. Oh, just clarify with the 9 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. And the Star card. Because someone here is glowing, okay? You are glowing. You are I'm also getting somebody's the it factor, okay, whatever that means. I'm also getting that in the spirit realm, there's like a fight going on over you. Okay, because you could be so independent, like in your own, like even the guys and the answers, there's really not much they can do, okay, except for let things unfold in a divine way to watch. Okay, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Star card, four of wands, okay, hierophant, order, structure, okay. How you doing? And I see also, yeah, there could be like this fight over you. These energies have been trying to fight over you because they want you to stay kind of in flux. And that's not going to happen because you're very much so in alignment. You're very much so looking forward to the future. You're very so much so uh, happy about this new investment. Okay, clarify the four of sacred circles. Oh, it's the title card. Look at that. Mm, wow. So again, it could have to do with paperwork. It could have to do with again going into a full new chapter, a whole new book. Fuck a chapter. That book is closed. This is a new book. Okay, some of you actually could be getting in touch with a writer or somebody that does some type of that can help you with writing. We've been getting a lot of that over sometimes too. Maybe, hey, now look, you know how people say my life is a movie. My life is like a movie. I could write it. If I could write a movie about my life, like I could be a millionaire. Do it. What are you waiting for? And yeah, I'm literally seeing somebody is taking all their paperwork, all their writings, all their, all this stuff, and they're taking it somewhere, or they're turning it in somewhere, or I don't know if you're hiding it or you're turning it in. 747. That's significant. That's a significant number. Go check it out. 747. It's also giving me 711. Mm. One final look. It's also I'm also getting um some of you are doing, if you're moving, it's almost like you're doing one final look at, do I need to take anything with me? It's just like one final look at things before you turn around, and it's just all this blissful, this happiness, and this, it's like you knew all along, you just been keeping it on the low. I'm getting even the people around you, you know, it has changed. And not just changed, like you're literally not even going to be around those same energies that have come repeatedly in that form. You know what I mean? Like if karmic lessons, they show up in anybody, okay? So if you shut it down over here, it might come back over here. So some of you, you're literally not going to have to do that shit anymore. It will not return, okay? Clarify the four of sacred circles. Let's get one more for this. I want to know a little bit more about this title card too. Oh man, it's the King of Cups. Things are going to be very balanced emotionally. I'm also getting this could have to do between a earth sign and a water sign, and then we have the Lovers card at the bottom of the deck, Gemini energy. Again, it's gonna be successful, okay? For those of you who are moving forward together, it's going to be successful. And anything that is not serving the connection it is going to fall. Somebody, like I said, somebody is saying their final goodbyes, okay? Because they have manifested and spirit has heard them and is giving it to them damn near on a silver platter, I want to say, or a gold platter. But what with great reward comes great responsibility. Okay. And that means there's a lot of maintenance that may have to be done. So you won't even have time to look back, really, because you'll be so busy maintaining this new lifestyle you're going to be living. And some of y'all don't really like to do a lot of maintenance work. So if you're not in the energy of maintaining, then you may have more of a resistance energy to this. What I'm saying here. Okay, so what is the energy that is the final goodbye? What is this final goodbye? What is the collective not seeing about the situation, about this final? I'm hearing Only You by Ashanti. I'm getting, yeah, there is no competition. There, like, if there was any kind of whatever, if somebody was trying to plan and strategize against you, okay, they're just actors. They're actors. They're not real competition. It's an act. Okay, it's only been you. It's always been you. Ooh, I'm not about to play with y'all today. This is gone. Lord have mercy. Let's get a blind spot card for the collector. Okay, that's a little bit merch. Let's get one. Okay, thank you. We got 51 here. 51. We'll let y'all take a gander at this. I'm getting that there is a specific direction. Yeah, this is giving me a specific direction, and that there may be either, I don't know, somebody's trying to follow the crowd or hang on a coattail, or trying to sway you, but they're only swaying you because they want to stay in competition with you. They don't want you to, like, really know your worth. Okay, I'm getting that it's like emotional for somebody to let you go because you're blowing, you're blossoming. It's like an emotional thing. Damn. Okay. So let's see. I feel like it's deeper, a lot deeper than that, and they're gonna definitely tell us. Let's talk about it. Belief. Didn't I say if you believe? So it's almost like some of y'all are not believing that you are this energy, and it's time to say your final goodbyes to the you that would have you in disbelief, or in anybody else that would um, try to help you write this story of disbelief. Because sometimes we tell ourselves these fucked up ass stories about ourselves. But when people start chiming in and agreeing with you, okay, and you like, and then now it just becomes this build up in this same repeat ass story, all right? Because now y'all believe this. Now you're writing a different story, and it comes down to you believing um, this new version of yourself, and that you can have this new lifestyle. Like, it's really yours, for real, for real, for real, for real. It says, if you have drawn this sigil in this situation, it is a belief that you are not seeing clearly enough that is in charge of you at this time. There is nothing more dangerous than a belief. A belief is a cognitive bias. A belief can cause someone to start a war, kill themselves, ruin a relationship, never go for what they really want, or do all the wrong things for themselves or someone else, thinking that what they are doing is right. This list goes on and on. If a thought is repeated often enough, didn't I say something? Oh, man, look. If a thought is repeated often enough, we usually end up believing it to be true. We adopt beliefs from people who adopted those beliefs from other people, who adopted that from other people. With so many of our beliefs, we do not even know their origins. We don't actually know if the beliefs we hold are accurate or not. And we tend to believe things because many other people. Didn't I say somebody riding somebody's coattail? Mm, okay. Hey, Max Media. Um, it says here. Right. We tend to believe things because many other people do. We construct beliefs due to our experiences. These beliefs are stories we tell ourselves. Oh my gosh, I literally just said that. And y'all know I don't use these cards very often, but I'm looking at the energy of the card and the energy of the reading, and baby, it's in alignment with it. It says these beliefs are stories we tell ourselves to make sense of things, but yet again, we don't know whether or not these beliefs are accurate, and yet we live our lives according to them. We also tend to search for and only see information that confirms the beliefs we already have. So that's like taking this reading and being like, oh yeah, this is mine. I'm claiming this, and but only because you have already aligned yourself to a certain. I'm not saying that this is wrong. Okay. I'm telling you, if you are on the end of the spectrum where this type of belief energy has hindered you, then you may resonate with what I'm about to say. Okay. So here you are claiming these different parts of the reading only because, you know, of a circumstance or a situation, instead of stepping back from an unbiased energy and saying, right now, I'm choosing to unlearn the shit that I learned that wasn't for my highest good. Because you literally have to go through reprogramming. You have to reprogram yourself, especially if you're going from a child to an adult, okay, or adolescent to adult, or from being single to in a relationship. Your beliefs being single to going into a relationship, it's gonna have to change. You can't do the single shit being in a fucking relationship. You're gonna get somebody hurt. You're gonna get somebody hurt. And you can't say, "Oh, it's well, this is what I believe." No, well, your beliefs had to change when you said "I do" or "I will," or you have to kind of pull them, have to maneuver or adapt. Moving forward, I don't know. Somebody needs that. That kind of came out really strong. My bad. Ugh. Okay, let's continue. It says we hold on to beliefs long after they have been disproven. If we are presented with two ideas, one that is difficult to understand and excuse me, one that is difficult to understand and process and one that is easy to understand and process, we tend to believe that the idea that is true is the one that is easier to understand and process, because if it is easier to understand and process, it must be true, right? No. This means this means so much misinformation abounds in our lives, and we are operating in such a cognitively limited way that we often cannot see the truth of a given situation. Ooh, this is deep, y'all. I hope y'all getting this. I usually don't read the whole thing, but I'm gonna give it to y'all. Okay. It says when you are in a situation that is causing you to experience strong negative emotion, you have the perfect opportunity to discover your negative core beliefs. That's why I tell people, and I am being transparent, I work on this on a regular basis. So I'm feeling negative emotion as I'm talking to someone, and instead of me saying, fuck it, let me hang up the fucking phone, it's like, why am I feeling this? Oh, not just because they said that, but why am I really feeling this? Because they didn't have nothing to do with why the situation is coming with so much emotional. Their intent, especially if they don't know what you're going through in your mind, you didn't express it. They didn't even have the intention on giving you this type of emotion. But because whatever triggered you, you believed, and then that took you into a whole nother situation, which is what would be an alternate universe at that point, or an alternate dimension that you done stepped into. Okay, moving forward. It says, it says you can do this by chasing every statement you have with two questions. Okay. It's saying basically to identify, right? It says, why would that be a bad thing? What would it mean if it were true? Okay. It says, for example, you may be in a situation where you're afraid of failing at something. The statement, I'm afraid I will fail, is not the core belief. It is an emotional reaction to an actual core belief. If you can drill down and find the core belief by asking, why would that failing be a bad thing? The answer may be, I will look stupid, and so on and so on. So that is basically saying you're following these negative feeling thoughts instead of the good feeling thoughts that says, I believe that my ships are coming in. I believe that not doing it in a negative way, but doing it in a way that says, why not? Why can't I why would it be a bad thing if I finally let go of this situation? Why would it be a bad thing if I stood in my power? Especially if somebody on the other end is telling you, giving you every reason why it would be a bad thing, and you haven't come to the conclusion like, well, wait a minute. What are you talking about? Why would it be a bad thing if I started a business? And they go, oh, taxes and this and that and the third. At that moment, you have an opportunity to follow the negative feeling thoughts or the good feeling thoughts. And I feel like right now is the time that you're about to say your final goodbyes to all the bullshit that you have allowed yourself to be fed, and the energy that you've also contributed to that thing. Okay. There was a lot about this belief here. It says if you have drawn this sigil, one belief or more that you are holding is making it impossible for you to see what is true. Unless you become aware of it. Mm, okay. Unless you become unless you become aware of it, you will be acting on misinformation. You must identify, question, and potentially replace that belief. And some of y'all, this is where you're at. You're about to replace this belief. Okay. You're no longer walking in the right direction backwards. Okay. That shit sound like you know what that's giving me? The jerk. Everybody's been fucking recapping this old school dance move called the jerk. And that dance move is literally looks like you walking forward backwards. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. So while everybody else is doing this move, okay, there's a collective of y'all that said, I'm not doing that shit no more. I'm not doing that shit no more. I ain't never gonna do that shit again. Now take it how you want to. I'm gonna leave y'all with some heart and soul. I don't want to just leave you like that. That was a little harsh. Okay. And blind spot messages ain't no point. Yeah, I'm also hearing this gospel song right now. It says, um, I'm not going back. I'm moving ahead. I'm here to declare to you the past is over. It's true. All things are made new. Something like that. Ooh, and look at my arms, baby. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I'm moving forward, forward. So you're moving forward. You're not going back. You're moving ahead. You're moving forward. Let's get this last closing message for the collective. It says, this card reflects protection, freedom, and success. It won't be quick or easy, but you did not say you will succeed and you are protected. And I told y'all, I literally said, don't worry about how. Spirit already got that figured out for you. All the closure, he was like, well, how do I need to close this out? Or what do I need to know? If you've already been taking the right steps, okay, then trust and believe, all right, that is being taken care of. It says it won't be quick or easy, but you will succeed and you are protected along the way. Free yourself of past doubt, fear, and guilt. You're saying your final goodbyes. I am saying my final goodbyes to doubt, fear, and guilt. It says let go of fixed expectations. So whatever you had, the idea that you had for how this was going to end, thank you so much. Release it, because that closure that you're going to have is going to be more peaceful than you can imagine. That money coming in that you need for the resources is going to be more than you imagine, and you have to let yourself believe that, or else you're going to limit your resources, limit your expansion. Okay? It says, let go of fixed expectations, be flexible, adaptable, and open to new avenues and ideas. A higher power is trying to guide you. And it's also going to guide you it's guiding you and someone else. I see here for some of y'all. For some of y'all, it's y'all are closing things out. For others of y'all are being led into a higher level. Okay. And even in closing things out, you're still ascending to a higher level, because it takes a higher level to even respect that things need to be closed out. Okay, I'm done. All right, y'all. Be good to yourselves. Be kind to others. I'm actually gonna come back. Some food just came, and I'm about to eat it. I'm about to eat it. Okay. Check out the website. Check out the profile. Um, and I'm gonna come back through here later. I definitely will be back later. All right, y'all.